Once we got there, and we took a lot of first timers to Africa. So most of the guests we invited had never been to the continent. So by way of our path, um, we didn't really think about that experience from their perspective, right? Because again, um, we still have family in Ghana now. We're connected. We grew up in Germany, but spent a lot of time in Ghana. Our our connection, the connection to our ancestry isn't cut from us. We're very much connected. We know exactly where we're from, what tribe we're from, all that. For African Americans specifically, um, it's a very different story, right? That connection is completely cut. The bridge is completely cut to most African Americans aren't able to trace their ancestry back to a specific family in a specific country in Africa, right? You can do genetic testing now where you kind of find out which region you're from, but your family connection is severed completely due to slavery, due to how most of us got here. That wasn't on my radar when we started these events. So it was it was profound to see our guests experience just setting foot on the continent for the first time. We had so many people break down in tears and just having these transformational experiences. It was absolutely crazy. So especially when we visited the Cape Coast slave dungeon, like we had people go through such profound transformative experiences that we realized for African Americans specifically, like this is critical, like this experience is needed and is a complete game changer in terms of self-definition and cultural self-definition and just a cultural foundation, right? So that became the second pillar to what we're doing there. Like now it's really like a lot of the focus is rebuilding the bridge, rebuilding the connection between African Americans and their ancestry by way of just experiencing it, just going and experiencing it. And it really, like, once we start thinking about it, it's so profound to have, for African Americans to have their norm and their home be a country where they never truly feel welcome, right? To have that be your home is PTSD all in itself. Right? That's just a toxic way to experience life. When your home is a place where you have to put on a double identity. You have to kind of watch your back, and you never truly feel welcome. And then you go to Ghana, and you get off the plane, and everybody looks like you. Everybody who's running things looks like you, and everybody's welcoming, and the double identity falls off, and you can be yourself truly for the first time in your life. It's profound, man. This is based on the feedback from our guests, and it's really something that we feel every brown face in the world that lives in with a white backdrop or lives in a place where he doesn't feel, or he or she doesn't feel truly welcome. To experience that is a true game changer. Right? So that's one main pillar next to the changing the narrative about Africa. That's the other pillar that we're focused on. And I'm actually on the executive board now of an organization called Birthright Africa. It's another great organization, and they essentially facilitate that. And long term with Birthright Africa, our aim is to duplicate the Israeli model, where, I'm not sure if you're aware of Birthright. Israel is essentially a privately funded venture where over the past, I'm not sure when it started, but it's been going on for decades, where if you have any Jewish heritage, and I think between the ages of 18 and 30, you can make your way to New York, and they put you on a plane to Israel, and you're hosted there for 2 weeks, essentially reconnecting with your ancestry. Right? It's free. It's phenomenal. It's a phenomenal program. And again, it's privately funded there, And so with Birth Heart Africa, we're essentially taking a page out of their book, and we want to facilitate trips to the continent from everywhere, from anywhere else in the world. Especially here in America, so you can have that experience. And arguably for African Americans, it might be even more important to reconnect with the ancestry. So I'm excited about that venture also.
Excellent. Let's go over to the chat. And guys, like the video. If you like the content that you hear, if you're getting something from this, you hear sticking with us, it's free. Like the video, share the content. This is intended for our children. Patrick came on as a successful entrepreneur and businessman to share some of his experience for our loved ones. So like the video and share it. And I'm going to go over here to the chat, start hitting people that put cues up in the comments. Got one from Mr. Shannon Allen. Yeah, Patrick. I suffice we both met you together in Las Vegas. So what is the ease of doing business in Ghana compared to other countries in Africa? And there's some more.
It's fairly straightforward. It's fairly straightforward. They're and they've been working hard to facilitate foreign investment and foreign business.